Well, welcome. It's a bit too early for my hat, that's why it's got shades on. Anyway, it likes being rock and roll. Well, it's been raining for a day and a night, and we're in some beautiful ancient woods because I need to keep checking them out because they're being a little bit mismanaged. I mean, really, well, probably quite a lot. But anyway, let's just go. It's early autumn, and it really is quite dark here at the moment. You wouldn't be able to tell that because my low light quality of my camera is amazing. Honestly. Wow, hello. This is beautiful light. Hello you. Let's have a look up. Welcoming, full of epiphytes. That's funny, or interesting rather than funny. I'm sorry if I'm talking and not just being quiet, but that's how I do these. I work on spur for the moment, but the way paths change, yeah. Like where we've just been, there's a tree down and it's made the path turn. It can be sad sometimes because paths can disappear past places that were beautiful or that had a special resonance to you. Now I'm following an animal path into the depths here, but well, although it may seem like that, I'm just having a look. Now what happened here, this brings up two things for me. What happened here was whoever owns the wood, and I don't know who it is, okay, they got a company of woodsmen in to, well, I don't know what they were doing. I guess dealing with the ash dieback, or maybe they were just coppicing areas. I'm not sure. But what saddens me is I didn't think, and I still don't think, that they did a very sensitive job. Because we have a problem here. Oh look, this stuff here is wild privet. We do have a problem with lack of ancient woods and a sort of clear felling policy in some places, not in others. Yeah, most woodsmen are connected to the earth and the place they work, but because these people were brought in from miles away, they don't know this wood. And although, you see here, we're walking through brambles now to get over to this little bit, And the trouble with what that means is having loads of brambles, because brambles are sort of on the edge. Well, we'll go around the other way for this. Brambles are where light gets in. Now it can be and I mentioned this in another video of the wood I look after, I help to look after. Is that also if a tree goes down, then it lets light in, which lets in brambles and nettles. Maybe, but not always. See, in here, I don't know how these brambles have got in here, unless they've just got in and spread, really. But look at this. This is a very old tree. It's an old ash, but I'm having a look round as often as I can, because at some point some of these will be, I'm sure they'll be coming down because they've got ash dieback. See, some of these are animal paths. This is an animal path here, I'm sure. Pretty sure. I'm just going to have a look around it. I mean, see, this is just full of brambles. I don't know what they can... You see, most people, they can't really afford to have someone come in. Or a group of contractors come in. We are almost kneel walking. A bunch of contractors come in and cut this much. I mean, there's loads, and you can't really cut willy-nilly. Now, I think that's another path there, so we will now retrace our steps. And get back to where we started. Oh. There we go. Ooh. I mean, you have to do a thorough investigation when you're here. Yeah, look. Snaking through. The lane to this wood is amazing. It's dark. It's tree lined closely with hazel coppice. And it's very steep road in parts, and in the autumn, of course, it gets quite wet and muddy. Well, I say of course in the autumn, but when it's been raining. Hail, spirits of the wood, I heard you calling. As they were calling me, I wasn't even planning to come here. And they do every so often. I hear this little shout, little call, Mark, come and see us. I am very protective of the woods that I know, because very often they're run, managed by men, and very often men with money whose business isn't anything to do with trees, woodlands or nature. I know. Why were we looking at that tree before when there's this one? It's that oak behind to the left. Now look at this. You'll enjoy this, I'm sure. That's an epiphytic mushroom, if ever there was one. Which of course, technically they all are. Oh, we're not alone anymore. And this illustrates what the most annoying thing about dogs is. Yep, a dog that's not controlled. Sorry for all you people who control your dogs and have got really obedient dogs. Why is it barking? full of very old. I may be on another path, but seems to have disappeared a bit. Okay. Now I've got to find. This is why, I mean, this is a kind of twilight light. If I'd say light in the same, next to each other. This is twilight light. Nothing gives you away more than your dog barking. Still, at least I know where they are. Now, if we're lucky, we're not going to meet them. And a dog like that, what that's going to do is scare off all the animals that are in here. So, in a way, it's kind of selfish, because it's stopping anyone who's come here to see animals from seeing animals. They'll all be quiet. But on the other hand, I haven't heard any deer today. And maybe there's a big cat that's hungry. I know people don't think that happens here, which is great. But it surely does. Look at that root there in the foreground. And it still has leaves on. These walls are interesting. Got to be of some mine. I mean, well, I don't know. I say that. I say that, but I don't think so. Yeah, okay, the birds started up again. Hopefully they know they're safe with me. Here's another route. Look at this, eh? Almost bigger than the trunk. Ooh. Oh, I say, something we missed. Too busy looking at the trees. Now, I think that might be a russula. And the only reason that I'm saying that is because it's red. This is almost some kind of altar-y place, isn't it? I don't know this wood as well as I should, really, considering that I've been coming here for 35 years. Yeah. Yeah, another one of those walls. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. They're quite big stones and that, you know. Something to do with old mine workings. Something to do with the war. Who knows? Certainly not me. Oh look, there's a mossy hedgehog at it in a little nook. I hear rain. Or do I? Maybe it's just wind. Don't know, light rain maybe? Some of these bits look like paths, don't they? They look like paths, but I'm not sure that they are. Definitely animal paths. Now I'm going to try going through here. Luckily these brambles are like the low ones. Hopefully there are a few types. Some are far stronger than others. Now there is a particular bit I'm looking for. I knew it wasn't down there. I mean, I'll know it when I get to it. Did you hear that? Likely to be squirrels. Likely, but not necessarily so. Now, if that's not a tree creature nuzzling the trunk of this oak here. And pretty much a doorway there, look. A doorway of leaves. Slug feeding alert. Beefsteak, is it? I would think so. But that's just a guess. Yep, squirrel. Did you see it? Now I have a feeling this is an area I was trying to get to. And he wandered deeper into the forest. Wowee. I'm going to have to try and remember my way back. I really am going deeper into the forest. And over we go, over some more mossy rocks. And I thought that from a distance looked like some kind of creature. Almost a wolf. Cross between a wolf and a boar. Yeah, as tiny as it looks. Well, thanks for joining me. Really, this has been great for me. I hope you've really enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget, like, subscribe, share, comment. Check out the links below. Sign up for a healing walk, sign up for a healing session. Donate if you want to. And we've just been given, literally dropped in front of me. Thank you, Oak. Yeah, donate if you want to, and I'll see you next time. Tell her. I must admit, here's where I'm happiest. No path. Well, I say no path. All the paths are where I make them. Even tinier. A fine ash buttress. Knobbly ash buttress. A knobbly mossy ash buttress. Are there any more adjectives? A friend of the oak is not like a friend of Dorothy.